Hi everyone, it's me Cricket Chick bringing you Let It Wobble Tuesday, episode number 12. Okay, so first off, we are going to announce our winner of the last episode, number 11, and that winner is Scrappin' Two Baby Girls. And that's Jamie, actually. And Jamie said, love it. If I won, I'd use them to make a bouncy bunny on Easter cards. Thanks for sharing and the chance to win. Well, you won, Jamie. So go ahead and send me your address to my cricketchick@rocketmail.com email, and I'll get those out to you as soon as possible. So anyways, congratulations. And that is actually... Jamie's blog is also Scrappin' Two Baby Girls, and that's the number 2. But like usual, I'll have all that information at the end of the video. So moving on. Congratulations, Jamie. Moving on. For today's Let It Wobble Tuesday, episode number 12, I decided to do one of those little matchbook treat holders. So it's really, really simple. So first off, we're starting with this. I've already inked everything, so that's why it looks like this. This was just a regular piece of, I believe it's basil, and I think it's the French vanilla. But anyways, so it's just this, and my piece, because I actually measured it to fit the candies that I got, and so mine is 8 1/4, 8 1/4 long. And then what I did was the first score line that I made it a 1/2 inch. And then I went to 4 1/2 inches, and then 4 3/4. So that's it. Those are your scores: 1/2 inch, 4 1/2 inches, and then 4 3/4 for that one. So there you go. And it's going to actually fold just like this, just like if you had a pack of matches. So it goes just like that. See? Picture the matches in there. So square on the top. So that's it. Now all we are going to do is we're going to take our candies that we choose, and what I found these little packages of just the regular conversation hearts, and they were in a big bag, and they're all individually wrapped like this. There's not a whole lot in each one, but I mean it's good enough for a little treat for people at work, or even kids to take to school. So anyway, the only thing about this project is that you use a staple in it. So with the whole kid thing, I'm not sure. I don't have kids, so I'm not really conscious of that stuff, but I mean, I thought I would at least let you guys know there's a staple in it. So anyways, that's it. And so all you do is you take your little package. So I've got the little bottom here, and I'm putting it inside where my first fold is. Okay, so I put it all the way down to the bottom, and this is where you do your staple. And so what I want to do is I want to make sure that the smooth side of the staple is on the top. So I'm going to put it this way. And you just staple it right inside. Try to get to the bottom. Make sure that your wrapper's all the way in, and then try to staple it as close to the bottom of that so that you have room for your flap to go in. And that's it. Just a staple. And what's really cool too is, you know, some people use those colored staples, so you can match it to your project or whatever. And normally I would have that going straight, but I don't think anyone will say anything. So there's that. So see how that candy's in there and it's stapled in? And to kind of hold it in place, I'm going to go ahead and use a glue dot on it, just so it stays put. So I'm just going to stick a glue dot right in the center. You know, I don't know, you can use whatever you want. Even it doesn't have to be really sticky, just enough to hold it in place. So that's it. See, now it'll stay up for me. Okay, so there's that. And you can see where I've done the next fold, or the scoring up here. Now this goes right inside this little slot like that, and it left room then for the candy. So that's it. Okay. Now, to decorate it, what I did was I went ahead and then cut this little panel. And so the panel is 2.5 inches by 3.25 inches. So it's going to fit right here on the front of this front piece of the matchbooks. And so we are going to tape this into place. Oh, I cleaned up so well last night. Now everything's put away. So I'll go ahead and I wrote my measurements in here so I wouldn't forget. I don't need this much tape, but whatever. All right, and you just go ahead. Oh, well, try to make it straight. That's the key. Wow, my eyes are really off today. Okay, so there we go. Put that in place. Cute little red and white polka dots. And then I did this cute little stamp. I don't know if you can see it. It says Be Mine. Sorry, I got a lot of shadows going on. So Be Mine. And that is actually from the set by Jaded Blossom called Simple Sayings Valentine Edition. And this, I think, it's really one of my favorite Valentine sets because it has so many just regular basic sayings on it that, you know, pertain to Valentine's Day. I mean, just simple ones. Be mine, my sweetheart, you complete me, love is in the air. So all those different little sayings, and this heart is absolutely gorgeous. So anyways, that's what I used for that. Okay, and all I'm going to do is put this on with a couple of, well, right now I'll just put it on with one little mini dot because it's just really tiny little tag. So, and I basically just cut the little tag off of my silhouette. So, all right, I'm going to put that down here. You know, it's just a little pop. It just popped up just slightly because that was one of those tiny little dots. So, just to give it a little bit of height. Then I'm going to do pretty much the same thing with this heart. I also got this off of the silhouette, and I just went in and resized it so that it would fit on the little package here. So let's see. I'm going to go ahead and put a couple of these little dots on the back of the red heart, just to pop it up just slightly. I don't want to use a big glue dot because it's going to make it way too high if I do that. So, you know, I like the dimension, but added to the wobble is going to be way out there. So, there's that. And just put that on here. And, you know, like I said, I had already inked up all of the pieces, so just to give them a little bit of dimension too, just, you know, because they look so flat if you don't ink them up. So I did the side of this. I did all the papers have ink on them. So, okay, then for the last thing, all I do is I take the wobble, and, you know, Susan Creech, this is for you because I know that when you did your beautiful little karate chop guy the other day, that was awesome, and you were worried that your wobble wouldn't fit, and you can definitely cut these down to fit things. I mean, certainly you can go all the way up to like this plastic piece. As long as you have room on the top and bottom to hold this in place, you're fine. Even if you go off the sides here, as long as you have room on the top and bottom here, you just need to have something that's going to still be left behind to stick, and enough, depending on how heavy the item is that you're trying to wobble. Like this is so light. I mean, I could have gone down to pretty much nothing, you know. It doesn't have to hold very much. So, you know, just know that you can alter these, you know, a little bit to get around certain projects. So that's what I did. You know, here's the regular wobble, and then I cut it, you know, way back. I don't know if you can see the difference here or not. I mean, that's a pretty big difference in size. I just went around it and cut and see how close I came to that plastic thing. So anyways, you can definitely do that. And I had to do that because of these little circles that were cut out, because you could see the wobble through the back of it. So I just kept trimming it down until it got to the right size. So like usual, no matter what, you want to make sure that the thing that you're wobbling, this heart, is going to go on the big circle side, where the piece here that's the tiny little piece, that's going to go on the actual base. So the first thing I want to do is just take off the paper around this side with the, oh, for heaven's sakes, there we go. Now I gotta put it on my heart and make sure that I'm not sticking out of any of my, oh, it's fine. So I put it on here, and see, I still have all this around it that's gonna stick down. And then it was able to fit my heart. Otherwise I wouldn't have been able to use the wobble. So of course, I mean, we want you to be able to use them, so definitely trim them down however you need them to be. So okay, I'll go ahead and take the back off of this side. Alright, and I'm going to put this heart on here. Let's see, do I want it? I kind of want it, I guess, at a little angle, huh? Okay. Okay. And then you just reach up underneath it, and you want to make sure that you're pushing down and getting that line there. See, it's already out so far. Can you imagine if I would have done a real, one of those big dots on here? It would be like way out to here. Well, probably not out there, but you know what I mean. So anyway, so there we go. There's your candy inside. And just close the package just like regular pack cigarettes. And there we go. Let me make sure my candy's in there straight. Okay, that's it. And ta-da! Be mine! Isn't that awesome? How simple is that, you guys? That you could make like 50 of these for a bunch of people at your office, or a lot of you have husbands who want you to make things for, you know, people at his office. Even your kids for their classes. This is so easy, and what kid doesn't love a wobble? So that's it. What do you think? Hopefully, I can never get my lighting right. One day I want to have a professional photography studio, so you guys can enjoy these videos with better lighting. Anyways, obviously I'll have a picture for you guys to see. So there you go. Ta-da! Be mine. Bet your action wobbles. Anyways, okay everybody. Oops. So go ahead and stay tuned here at the end of the video for all the links to everything that I just showed you. And I hope you enjoyed the video tonight, and I will see you all back here. Oh, and don't forget to congratulate Jamie for winning for episode 11, and I'll have her blog up so you can go visit her there. And lots of really cute layouts on her page, or on her blog, you guys, so definitely go take a visit. And we will see you all in a couple of weeks for episode number 13. Thanks a lot. Thanks for watching our Let It Wobble Tuesday. Bye.
From the moment the lights went off, everything